Nicole Wilkins here, and this is the second week of the Fit Life, and this is the second Ask Nicole segment. So we took questions that you had posted on the FitnessRx for Women fan page as well as my fan page this week to answer for you today. So the first question I have is, Nicole, what advice and type of fitness routine do you suggest for a 27-year-old single mom of two to get and stay in shape? I work full-time, then juggle life at home with my kids, so I can only fit in 1 hour, a maximum of 3 times a week. Help! Okay, well, I'm sure there are a lot of women watching this with similar situations, and what I recommend is if you only have 3 times a week, 1 hour in duration, is to do circuit training. That way you can combine the best of both worlds. You can do strength training and cardio all within the same hour. And the way that works is you pick a strength training exercise, such as squats, and then you follow it by 1 minute to 30 seconds to 1 minute of a cardiovascular endurance exercise, such as jumping jacks or jogging in place or jump rope. You go back and forth between exercise and cardio for an entire hour, if you can go that long, because it gets pretty intense. It brings your heart rate up, and you maximize calorie burn within a short duration of time. You can do it at home, or you can do it at the gym. And I actually posted a video a couple days ago on the Fit Life series where I'm in a hotel room and I do a circuit. So that's one thing that you could do at your home as well. How do you work out and stay motivated when an injury occurs? Or should you take it easy until you heal fully? Well, it depends on what area you injured. If it's your knee or your ankle or anything in the lower body, most of the time you can still train your upper body. If it's your shoulder or your elbow or something in the upper body, most of the time you can still train your legs. So if you are able to do the other half of your body at the gym, make sure you still try to keep up with your normal schedule. If it's something where you're completely debilitated, then obviously take some time off, but make sure your diet stays really clean. If it's something that continually gets worse after 2-3 weeks, I would recommend seeing your doctor. Make sure you really listen to your body and don't push it further than it already is to make things worse. I've been through that, and it's definitely not a good lesson to learn, but be smart about it. How far ahead do you plan out your meals, and do you stick to the same foods? Do you cook daily or just once a week? I try to cook twice a week, and I cook in bulk. So I cook a lot of chicken at one time, a lot of turkey, a lot of tuna, a lot of fish. I also mix up my veggies. As far as carbohydrates, I primarily stick to your rices, oatmeal, your potatoes, Ezekiel bread. I also will do corn tortillas or rice cakes, some apples, fruit. So I do kind of stick to those foods because I enjoy them, but I also will mix things up from day to day. So I don't eat the same thing every single day. But if I don't prepare in advance, then I'm screwed. Because if I were to cook every single night when I get home from the gym at around 9 o'clock, I don't think I would be able to do it. So I cook on Sundays, and then usually Wednesday, Thursday. I have in the past cooked a ton of food on Sunday. That way I have it for the entire week, and then I'll freeze it. So I'll take it out the night before, let it thaw, and then everything is already in containers, so I just put it right in my cooler and then go to work. Makes life a whole lot easier. My left side is slightly weaker than my right and is developing, but not as big. Any suggestions on how to even out? Common thing. It's pretty normal for one side to be dominant. What I recommend in this case is to do unilateral exercises. So instead of, for example, doing shoulder press with both arms at the same time, just use one arm at a time. Do 15 repetitions or however many you're going to do, and then switch to the other side and do the same amount. You can do that with bicep curls, one arm at a time. You can do tricep kickbacks, one arm at a time. You can do leg extensions, one leg at a time, hamstring curls, one leg at a time, that kind of stuff. That way you're focusing all on that one side. The other side can't help, and then you're going to switch. So that way both sides hopefully will even out strength-wise over a long duration of time. So it does take time, but be consistent and mix that in probably every couple weeks. Just throw in an exercise or two, one arm or one leg at a time. So I hope that helped and answered some of your questions from this week. Keep posting your questions on the FitnessRx for Women fan page as well as my fan page, and I'll be answering your questions every Friday. So until then, keep living the fit life.